Hello. Mr. Majesty, God, hero, symbolic, Mark Allen Ruffalo. Mark Allen Ruffalo had come to Toronto for the TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival. There was no way in damn hell that I was going to be sitting up in my room, in my bed, here in this dinky little suburb that I live in, missing the opportunity to meet the God himself. I don't know what movie he was here for. There was two, I forget what year it was. I'm not gonna do the math right now because it's honestly not that important. But Mark Ruffalo was in Toronto for either the premiere of Spotlight, which is a movie with Rachel McAdams, and my lips are absolutely darn damn dry right now. Or Mark Ruffalo was here for the movie Infinitely Polar Bear. The premiere was happening at night, obviously. The press conference on the other day was happening in the daytime. The press conference is a little more hectic and busy compared to the premiere, obviously, like red carpet, lights, cameras, all that. My best bet is to go to the press conference. In my head, I didn't think that there was going to be a lot of people. Well, damn was I wrong, because the second I get there, everyone looked like sardines. They look like little tadpoles in the water. You know me, the absolute legend of shoving people out of my way and maneuvering my way up to the damn front of the barricade, front row center. I am not going to be in the back. I'm like, okay, I have some time to kind of figure out where I'm going to stand and how I'm going to move people out of my way. And I know obviously people are going to yell at me and be like, excuse me, what are you doing? I'm going to be like, shut your mouth, because you look like you listen to Billy Talent and I don't care. So I find a good spot where it's a spot where as soon as he gets out of the car, there's a couple people he would go, and then it would be like where I wanted to be. So I'm kind of like, excuse me, to the people in front of me. There's like maybe 2 rows of people, but like I'm not gonna be third. I need to be front. Excuse me, like pretending I was sad. They were like, hey, what's up? I was like, my friend's up there and I really want to meet Mark and I really want to get to her and I don't want to stand in the back and then get lost after all this. Do you mind if I get to the front? And they were like, oh yeah, man, like, I mean, like, you could try. It's like really busy. People are catching on and they're being this like sympathetic. And I'm like, oh my God, good. So they were like, oh yeah, man, like, I mean, here, let's try and get you. They're like, do you know which one your friend is? I was like, no, I have to go up to the front and then I'll find her. They're like, oh, okay. So they let me to the front and I get there and I'm like, you snooze, you lose, buddy, because I don't have anybody up at the front waiting for me what's so darn too damn ever. So not even 10 minutes, Mark Ruffalo was the first one to arrive out of the cast. You darn tootin' bet your bubblegum dumb that as soon as he came out, who was the loudest? Me. Who was the one that he could probably hear? Me. Who was the only one that mattered? Me. Because everybody else was being your generic, Mark, please, can you stop for us? Mark, over here. Can we please get an autograph, Mark? Can I please get like a selfie? Mark, please, like, we're really like waiting for you. We've been waiting all day. Like, you're classic, like, shut up. Me, on the other hand, I was like, king, legend, icon, supreme God, your highness, your majesty, your royalness, the only thing that matters in life, Mr. Mark Allen Ruffalo, king, like screaming. And he looks, and as he's signing it, he obviously hears me. He's like signing some autographs, but he's like a couple people ahead. He looks at me and he goes, he waves and he starts laughing. And I'm just like, oh my God, yes, my king. And it was so funny when he was like signing the autograph. Like, let me pretend that's like my pen. He's like signing. He like looks up. He doesn't move his head. He like just looks up at me and he starts laughing. He goes, and he continues back to signing. He was like, and he literally, this is what he says to me, he comes up to me, and as I'm like literally belching out king, legend, royalty, icon, everything, legendary, supreme God, highness, your majesty, all of it, he's like, man, I can hear you from all the way down here. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I just want you to know, Mark, that you're my absolute legend. He's like, oh, I can tell. I was like, you're screaming all that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I was like, I don't mean to. I just really love you. He's like, no, I found it hilarious. I was like, continue to do it. It's so funny. I was like, yes, king, legend, icon, ding. Keep in mind, we're just having a conversation. There is a bunch of people still screaming for him, but it's just me and him. Very quick, obviously, because it's so hectic. He's like, how's your day going? As he's like laughing, and I'm like, Mark, it's really good. I was like, I know you have to get going, but before you go, can we please take a quick selfie? And he's like, yes, let's take like a great picture. So I was like, okay, I'll take my phone. I take it. I made sure to get obviously the good lighting. So as I'm like taking the picture, he's smiling. He's prepared for this picture. Like he wants it to turn out just as good as I do, because like we had like our little connection, and obviously like he knew that I was a stan. So we take our picture and he's like, it was nice to meet you, man, and he continues his way. And I get out of the crowd, and as I'm getting out, literally it's so crazy. It's like when you watch those Christmas movies and like, you know, when like the last present is on the shelf and everybody like swarms for that present, that's what this was. As soon as I get, yo, my spot was filled within a second. Oh my god, sorry, I'm really such a lady. I go to look at how the picture turned out. Is there a reason that when I was meeting Mark Allen Ruffalo, I did not realize that one of the autograph hounds had shoved, when I mean shoved, they didn't politely put it there, they shoved it, shoved a damn picture in my face. There was no way of me getting back into that little like crowd of sardines. Still to this day, I would love to know who that darn tootin' damn autograph hound is, so I could go up to him and be like, get out of my face, whoever you are, go to McDonald's and get yourself some medium fries and sit there and think about what you did, because you literally ruined my absolute only chance, legend, of meeting my absolute king, Mark Allen Ruffalo. Anyways, that's the end of me meeting the legend, the icon, the god, the supreme, the person who matters the most, Mark Allen Ruffalo. Anyways, for anybody who's watching me, if anybody's ever down to watch me, I will talk to you in the next video. DTYLs.